I've been wanting to show you all a little bit about what I put in my backpack and what I bring when I go to competitions all year round. But what better time to do than right now, as I'm about to pack my suitcase for the Olympic Games, my second Olympics, and there's going to be a lot more in that bag than just my ice skates. I am looking to compete on the first day of the Olympics and the very last day of the Olympics, which is why I'm going to be there for more than 3 entire weeks. So I'm going to pack not just one suitcase, but 2 entire suitcases completely, just to make sure I have enough stuff for all those days. On top of that, there's going to be a lot of skating specific material, sharpening jigs, stones, whatever. And of course, all my cycling equipment. I do bike-a-thon. You'll know that if you've seen any more of my videos on this channel. I do get 2 bags of 32 kilograms, which should hopefully be enough for this. But just wanted to put that out there, so if you're like, damn, he brings a lot of clothes, well, I'm gonna be gone for almost a month. First object is my inline skates. Yes, I do love inline skating, but it is also a crucial part of my training, also leading up to the Olympics. I gotta admit, I have no idea what everything's gonna look like in Beijing. I haven't been to Beijing before. Probably gonna be in a bubble of some sort. We're gonna be in a closed off Olympic village. So I have no idea if it's even possible to inline skate, but I do know for sure that I always bring my inline skates with me. And whenever I got the chance, I will switch out some of my ice skating sessions for skating sessions on the wheel. We're bringing some headphones, Jaybird. They're pretty sweet. I use them for all my hard workouts. It makes it easier to get through the pain. And of course my Viking skates with their blades. 2 pairs of extra blades, because you can't be too sure. We do touch blades quite often, and it's nicer, especially when there's a semi-final, hopefully a final, then it's good to have some extra. There's some training gear here, my Edge, my watch from Garmin, and then we have my Bliss glasses. I've been testing more than, I don't know, 20 different models from Bliss over the last 8 years, and I found these to be my favorite ones. They are a bit different. I'm not a big fan of wearing glasses in general, so I like glasses where it feels like I'm not wearing them. And these are incredibly light, which is pretty cool. Then I will of course be bringing all my clothes. I'm gonna get more Olympic clothes, as we're only allowed to wear that and nothing with sponsors on for the Olympics. So as you can see here, it's tough to open. Thick gloves, because I have no idea what the weather's gonna be like. Little hat here as well, neck tubes, boot covers, just everything so that I can get through the weather, what that might be. Then for racing, of course, I do need cut-proof gloves per rule, so those are going in the bag as well. A little hat here, because it could get chilly on the ice. Always bring a towel so I can wipe my blades off as I cross the finish line or when I finish a workout, because don't want any rust in those. It needs to be perfectly sharp. I'll bring this little board game called Set, just to do stuff, you know. Olympics gonna take a while, it could get boring, but just to have something to do in the room. And I'm gonna bring my Whoop. That's my Whoop box. I'm wearing my Whoop every day. Super cool tool. It's like a monitoring thing, so I can see my HRV, my heart rate, see how fresh I am. I'll bring a little bit of my own coffee here. Last Olympics, we were fortunate to have surprisingly good McDonald's coffee, but who knows if we're gonna have that this year. Got some more stuff in here. This is where we got all the suits. Some national suits here. Training suits are pretty chill. They're much softer and they're of somewhat comfortable material. Here's a really nice one, keep you warm. It's just a lot nicer for training. And then for races, we got these rubber kind of suits that are incredibly uncomfortable. I mean, if you take it out, you can easily see here how this looks like something that a kid would wear, but it's actually extra large. So I'll bring my laptop, just because, you know, Netflix. I'm bringing some few different shoes here. So these are my casual shoes, so I can feel like a normal person at times. Weightlifting shoes, I do weightlifting twice a week, and just to avoid injuries and be a little more technically on point, I wear those. I've got these New Balance running shoes that I've been using that model for 2 years already. Just seems to work for my knees. So I stick with that. Some warm jackets. Got some pretty cool merch from my sponsor Sport Indoors. I'll be bringing as much as I'm allowed to. And here, my beautiful golden Vogel bike will of course come with me. I upgraded for, yeah, it's in the shower because that's how I clean my bike. It's a sweet bike, and it's a gravel bike, and that has turned out to be really smart because I never know where I'm gonna go. I spent a lot of time this year training in Russia, and damn, roads are, sorry Russian people, you probably know already, your roads suck and they're terrible. So this is a really nice way to get through that. And yeah, just bring my Tyler stuff. Oof, look at this. Looking to get a new version of this one, the backpack. So bring all that stuff. Bringing some supplements. I do use some supplements. While we're at it, I can go through that in this video because they're right here in front of me. Beta-alanine, it's a lactic acid buffer. Big fan of that. Used it for plus 5 years. Then Sty, so these are essential oils. And then Sty is basically a shake that somehow was in some water. But Sty is a shake that has all the essential minerals, vitamins, amino acids. So as long as I take that, I don't worry about other supplements, kind of. And then I do take creatine. I'll probably go in an off creatine period leading up to the Olympics just to get rid of, you do store a little bit of water to get rid of that, be lighter. And bring my helmet. Helmets are mandatory for mass start events, so of course I'm bringing that, also for the cycling. And then a ton, and yes, there's a ton of energy products. Power Bar has been a sponsor of mine for years, and I feel pretty confident knowing what I'll be eating at the Olympics, and to always have good energy. The Olympics should be a pretty good place though, because we have a ton of restaurants that are open in the Olympic Village 24/7. That's pretty sweet. But just to have that at the room, at workouts, something I know works and that I feel comfortable with is always a plus. If we go here, it's my AeroFit. Yes, I do use my AeroFit every day. It's a breathing device. I can try and just show you guys. It's super cool. It's a breathing device, the AeroFit. Train with this about 10 minutes per day. It's super cool. Lung training. In my programs, I do have a taper period, so that I'll be tapering leading up to the Olympic Games, so that also my lung muscles are gonna be ready to fire. That's pretty much what I'll be bringing for the Olympics. I'll also bring a teammate and a coach, and then a ton of motivation and desire to do my very best, represent Denmark in the best way possible, and fight for medals in Beijing. I hope you want to watch that as well. Cheer for me. Tune in if you like. If you're interested in ice skating, if not, you already wasted 6 minutes of your life here. So I hope you just want to cross your fingers and cheer me on as I hop on the ice in Beijing. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for watching the rest of the stuff I made. It's always cool making videos for you guys, and I love your feedback. So that's nice. And I'm gonna go train so I can stay fit.